Hi, I'm Ruchi Kumar, and I'm an independent journalist, and I worked in Afghanistan for nearly 7 years. I've covered the region for almost a decade, and today I was reaching out to you on behalf of Afghan women journalists who are currently in a very bad situation since the takeover of their country by the Taliban. On August 15, when Taliban entered Kabul and took over Afghanistan, the women lost their hard-earned basic fundamental rights: their right to education, their right to employment, their freedom of movement. Those women, particularly in the media and in civil society, who had been vocal critics of the Taliban, came under increasing threats from the Taliban fighters who are now in power. Over the last few decades, Afghan women in media have fought really hard for their rights and made significant progress. They were an integral part of the media landscape. This was, of course, not without its problems and challenges. Earlier this year, I worked with Global Alliance on Media and Gender, and we interviewed over 100 women journalists across the country and about the challenges they were facing. But despite those issues, the women persisted. They continued fighting and they continued telling their stories. Because if Afghan women are absent from the media, we will never hear half of the stories of how global political, social policies and decisions affect Afghanistan. But now, in this new reality, these women are once again fighting. They are once again seeking support of their allies, us. There are women journalists who are at very high risk, who need to be evacuated from the country to a safer place because their lives are at threat for the work they've done, for the impact they've had. There are women journalists who are head of their households and are unable to care for their families, who are starving because women are unable to work. There are women who want to continue telling their stories, but they are unable to once again because the platforms have been snatched from them. With the help of organizations like Global Alliance for Media and Gender, we are trying to help and support these women. We hope you can join us and support our work. In helping these women tell their stories and helping these women be safe. Thank you so much.